Greetings and salutations, welcome back to this Let's Play of Call to Power 2 as Canada. We're inching ahead. Should be just ahead of the AI, if nothing else.
Complete.
And that's good, right? Okay, all of those bulk queues are done. We're still waiting for the last
Building complete.
superb building. Then we're going to start improve Ottawa first. New Toronto finished their queue.
Construction started.
Something like that. We have money again. I suppose I could... no, not yet. I'm going to wait until I have 100,000.
Building complete.
Besides, I'm kind of nervous. Because the AIs aren't that far behind me in tech.
Building complete.
So until I've started improving my towns and race away from them, I don't really want to risk all my gold levels. Okay, Memphis lost a tile. That's over there. Greenify that.
Building complete.
There we go, genetics. Awesome. We know they have arcologies. I don't want to be behind, so I'm going to grab that. No, the AI has that. Okay, and now we have everything, so now we can start improving all the fun strains. Improve the food yield around Ottawa quite considerably. I don't think we're going to need more national parks there. Just want to grow the city into the skies. And I do believe we have the advanced fisheries, yes, so we can improve that as well. That is every single square within Ottawa. Moving on, Montreal. Start with the oceans. Since we can pretty much just have fish there. Well, I suppose we can make a port or an oil... Can we make an offshore platform? We can. At least there, because that's ocean. And there. Make one port. And focus the rest on food. It's all the ocean stuff. We have tons more. 2 of those, some nature preserves. Because I can. Improve the foods. You need some mines. And more food. That's everything for Montreal. Moving up to Calgary. These are all coastal, so they can actually not actually have the... oh, what's it called? The offshore platform, there we go. Ocean tiles only. That's a lot of offshore drilling. Let's see, more food. Some nature preserves. That's all the production we had. Okay. I guess we're gonna return in a few turns and keep going. That's definitely gonna improve them. So, let's see, that's the Turks, is it? Yeah, the Turks seem to be behind in tech. By the looks of things. They have global communications as well. In that case, let's go for that first. Because it has a wonder.
Building complete.
And I want the wonder. Darn it. Okay, Ottawa. Polluted a square. Someone else polluted a square too. There we go. Niagara. Again.
Building complete.
Okay, so now they've advanced. Yeah, the Sioux are also equal to us in tech, apparently. Grr. So you have 3 techs they don't. They have tons of techs we don't. So yeah, we're falling behind. That's... Don't like this at all. Really feel like I'm falling behind. I'll have to speed up this project. I might... I could switch around the public works thing until we've basically... Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch 80% of the production into public works just to dramatically increase our yield. And then we can deal with everything else after that.
Building complete.
It's a new deal. Ottawa, again. This time they actually hit a tile. I think that was a mountain tile. Not sure. Not sure what that was. No matter. Gonna have to terraform it. Yeah, Calgary was done. Whitehorse. Let's see if... center on you first, if we can. Oh, all over the place, this cursor. Some food for you. Some nature preserves. Lots of industry, and that's all the points we had.
Construction started.
Yeah, production times have gone up a bit, given what I just did. But I think we're going to do that for a couple of turns at the very least, and see if we can maybe get our terrain up and running. Technocracy is now available, which I believe is an alternative to... No, it's not. Maximum science 100%, so we can funnel more money into that. Still, they had fluid breeding as well, and that I believe is the tech that unlocks the ocean floor. It's kind of sad if they beat us to it, but oh well. I mean, we have a zillion cities anyway. We don't really need even more.
Construction started.
Anti-ballistic missiles. Total defense versus nukes. Oh, that could be useful. I think the AI does have nukes, but they haven't attacked us, and they seem to like us, so they completely trust us. And the research treaty seemed to have expired with a Turk. Why did this research treaty go away, but not the other two? I started all 3 of them on the same turn. Huh. Curious. But that would also explain why they're falling behind compared to the other 2. Well, something triggered it. I don't know what triggered it, but something must have. Yeah, terrains. We're still going to improve terrain tiles here. You are going to have a fair amount of production. Though I probably shouldn't go overboard. Either. I mean, we've seen the result of that before.
Building complete.
Let's see, let's deal with the ocean first. It's going to be a lot of fisheries. Maybe a couple of ports. All the ports of Regina. I can't build there. No, I can't, but I can build offshore platforms just about everywhere else. Don't really want to go... Oh, that's actually commerce, not production. Oh yeah, by all means. That's fine then.
Building complete.
And of course you do need food, so some of that. Best to have a little bit of mix, I think, so. But you'd also need more production. You don't need that. Nah, you have city coverage in that area now. Might as well overbuild that. You do need a trade depot on that square. Okay, one more mine, and then a couple of hydro. Static farms.
Building complete.
Montreal. Okay, so you lost the tile. Yes, you did. Gonna have to terraform it. That's gonna be difficult for me to spot later and fix, because I can't really see it. Okay, Sundre. Let's deal with the ocean first. More food. Another port, sure. 10, 10, 25. Okay, so the port is fine, it's just that's the coastal version, whereas the offshore platform actually has a higher yield, but can't be built near the coast. It's gonna take a while to improve all our towns, but I want this.
Building complete.
I mean, I'm fine with it. Most of our towns aren't really that productive anyway. Yeah, that was Montreal, that was the last turn. Niagara. Lost a tile. If I can find Darn City, there we go. Well, they're certainly going to have enough food. This town really needs industry, so let's add some of that. Swamps. Swamps are bad. I should probably terraform that first if I can.
Building complete.
The technocracy will not allow more cities than we currently have. But it will allow us to take more, develop more tech. Let's just pick that for now. Because I want to see. Yeah, fluid breathing wasn't on the list, sadly. I wanted to see governments. Yeah, Cooperative Republic, that's what we currently have. The technocracy would have slower growth. Better science, worse economy. What I really want, of course, is virtual democracy, but that's even further down the line. That shares with Ecotopia. Yeah, technocracy shares with Corporate Republic. I don't want to know if I want the periods of anarchy, though. Let's see, goals. I want to reach virtual democracy. What do I have to get there? There's the actual tech. Digital encryption. We're actually pretty close. That's 2 techs that we can actually get, so sure. Let's aim for that instead then. Let's aim for virtual democracy. Toxic level near Whistler. That should be on the south side here. Looks like that hit an ocean. I like how we still have the warriors kicking about. I think those are actually the ones from the very start of the game. We're gonna turn the swamps into grasslands. And a mine on that hill. Awesome. Next up is Longluck.
Building complete.
So at least we aren't spammed with the cities built XYZ right now, given that all our production is being funneled into public works. Even so, some of the towns actually managed to build things. Quite impressive.
Construction started.
Something like that. That's fine. And maybe I should switch it back. As much fun as this is to get the cities really, really productive. I don't know if that's the winning move. I mean, we are trying to get some structures up and running. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going this route. I want all the improvements. Don't know how many mines I should build here before stopping. Have to be careful. We don't want to go overboard. We've seen what happens when we do. And we are out of points again.
Building complete.
St. John's is having a square destroyed. Though, no, don't see one. Okay, fine. Maybe it lied to me. Oh, there we go. Ottawa has finished their square. And those squares also finished. Terraforming. So now it's the ocean here that we need to deal with. Make some fisheries. Because food is good. So is money. And science. There might be a 3rd level on the oil platforms, actually. I don't recall. I mean, since there's room for it. There could be. In which case this is kind of dumb, but... yeah. Who cares? Not long like Whistler. If I can like zoom in on Whistler rather than punch about like that. Ugh. Minimap clicks. Yeah, Whistler was actually having some pollution issues, so I don't know if it's worthwhile building mines up there, but I can't build anything else, so I can't afford to build many mines either. Well, mines are expensive, I suppose.
Building complete.
I thought the town here was destroyed. Did they rebuild it? No, that was over here maybe. Not sure. But I definitely heard that little conquest sound, I think. Toxic levels near Ottawa. Okay. Yep. Under a VR democracy that should slightly improve because you'll have less pollution tolerance. So I believe they cut the amount of things you can actually build. I think that's how the pollution tolerance works. That you basically pay a percentage of your production to anti-pollution efforts.
Started.
Something like that. That or it's just a result of... that or it's just how unhappy they get by pollution, in case we're gonna have one heck of a unhappy population. Can pull a preserve here, that's fine too. Preserve the terrain. And we can feed on the oceans. I want to at least get as far as Winnipeg with this kind of with the infrastructure project, and then I'll probably scale back and let the cities actually build again. Okay, that's digital encryption. The other other one we needed was the... oh, look at that! There you go, the sea engineer. That allows us to build cities underwater, which is rather awesome. I think I want to focus... why does it always default to that? Ugh. Okay, virtual democracy, tech tree. It is neural interface that we need. And we currently don't have it in the list. In which case, I'm gonna go with a nano assembly. Niagara is losing a tile. It's the same darn tile. They terraformed that a moment ago. Okay, fine, let's try again. Feed the world with our oceans. I don't really need that one anymore. Delete it. And that leaves us with Edmonton. It's like 4 or 5 more turns, I think, and then we have completed everything. At least on this initial island. And that's a lot of buildings. Some of you, and of course some nature preserves. Because I can.
Building complete.
Yeah, Sundre. That's up here. Don't see a square destroyed. St. John's. Don't see one. Long Lac. I don't see any square destroyed there either. But Long Luck is rioting. Okay, fine. That's probably because of pollution. When we use building infrastructure, you really shouldn't do that. Because I suspect, yeah, you have plenty of buildings. Yeah, 2 cities are now unhappy, and it's because of pollution, most likely. I think it's time to adjust our policies a little bit. I'm gonna have to increase wages so that the cities aren't chronically unhappy. Darn it, I have to increase even more, do I? That's unfortunate. It's gonna slow down our next government a little bit. Yeah, some towns are very unhappy, some are actually rather happy. And Whistler and Langlock, which both of them produce a ton of pollution right now. At least I assume that's the case, right? Pollution minus 14, yeah. And the same thing is with Whistler, and that's this is the reason, obviously. Built a ton of mines, and they didn't like it. Let's see, the ocean for you. Some fisheries, some ports. More fisheries. Almost done. Yeah, okay, they're down. They had their colonies. They're gonna build on the seafloor. That's unfortunate. At least now some of our cities are celebrating. Yeah, it's time to change. I can't maintain this insane public works production ratio anymore. That's fine though. I mean, we've managed to upgrade a fair chunk of our land to the final level. And that's good. I mean, we want this to be productive. Rich and productive. Yeah, some more commerce maybe. There we go. So many towns that are producing extreme amounts of pollution. It's kind of sad. And I also want to verify that nobody is building infrastructure. Because if you are, you shouldn't be. Okay, so yeah, there we go. If you build on top of infrastructure, it doesn't disappear. They'll keep building infrastructure, unfortunately. And I did see a sea engineer go by here, so they're gonna start building cities on the ocean floor momentarily. That's bad. We want to secure the ocean floor if we can. Especially this central section there, they're gonna go for that. They're gonna have a much harder time getting to the south here, but the north, yeah, that's gonna... we don't need to claim that. Still though, as soon as we finish the current research on an assembly, I could buy a couple of those and send them out. And there aren't any barbarians anymore, so it'll be safe. Though I will get a bit of unhappiness because we're going to go over the city limit, but we're going to be getting the next government pretty soon. That should weigh out for it. We'll see. For now though, I think it's time for another short break, so I'll do that. Thank you for watching.